Hello and Merry Christmas, my friends. This is Sharon from Mad Paper Crush, and today I'm going to be doing kind of a 2019 in review video. So I'm going to be going over some of my favorite projects of the year and talking about them, and I hope that you'll join me. All of the projects that you see today will be listed below for you to check out. And if you have time in between your family parties and get-togethers and holiday festivities, feel free to check them out. So I hope everyone has a great holiday, and let's go ahead and get started. So number 10 on my 2019 assemblage are these garment tag ornaments that I made. And I really enjoyed making these. I grew up making ornaments with my mom and my siblings and neighbor kid friends, and doing these kind of brought back those memories. So these are, what I love about these is that you can use up some of those garment tags that you get on clothing when you purchase it and turn them into wonderful decorations that would make great little gifts. They would be perfect to put on gifts to give away, or even for you to use on your trees from year to year. So I really love how all of these turned out, and I will link that one below. And I just wanted to mention too that these, yes, these are Christmas themed ones, but I've also done some altered gift tags where they're just covered with paper. So these have some fabric and metal and buttons and things, but you can do them even very simply just with paper. So book pages, fussy cut items, words from books, stamps. This is a perfect little project to add something additional to your journals. The next project I wanted to mention that I really enjoyed doing was making your own cabinet cards. So this here is a digital cabinet card that I created using some digitals, but I went ahead and created some of my own cabinet cards with pictures, of my people. So this is me and my husband when we were in Bamberg, Germany. And I love kind of the antique look that it has. I would feel great putting this up anywhere and having it look like, a real cabinet card, even though you can obviously tell when you look closely, the clothing that we're wearing and things like that are not vintage. But these were super fun to make. And since I love things vintage, I loved being able to do these. So now, this is another one of my favorites from my daughter when she went to prom. So you can see they really look fun. They were super fun to do. And so these are some of the other ones that I've done with pictures, just of public domain pictures. And I really enjoy the way they look too. And they would make great note cards to put into a journal or a flip, or even like I've done here, right on the front as a book plate for a journal as well. So I also have a digital kit so that you can actually get the pieces to make your own cabinet cards, and I'll link that down below along with the video of actually making them, the project of making them. But these were really fun to do, and if you like cabinet cards, this is a real fun one to do. All right, number 8 project for 2019 was printing on fabric. Now, I have an inkjet printer, so I really had no idea how this was going to work. And I had seen some other tutorials of how people had done it, and it seemed like it would work, but for some reason in my mind, I just wasn't sure how it was going to work out, because I felt like the inkjet printer might, cause a problem on the fabric and things. But as you can see here, they really turned out just lovely. I loved this project. It was so much fun to do. The colors were bright but yet still muted to give it that vintage feel, and I love tearing fabric. So after tearing everything apart, I just made some little book plates, some little pieces that could be added to tags or to note cards. I just think these are so much fun. And this could be a note card in and of itself. I could just, cover the back of this if I wanted to with some tea-dyed paper and make this a beautiful little fabric note card. So this project was so fun and really very easy. You know, you just need fabric. This was muslin fabric that I used, and some temporary spray adhesive I used, and your printer. So this was a super fun project. And if you like having things printed on fabric or like texture in your journals, I definitely recommend giving this project a try, because it was so easy and the results really were worth the little effort that it took. Okay, project number 7, which really isn't a project. It was more just a video full of different tips for sewing on paper. And I loved this one because if you're new to sewing on paper, it's kind of nice to know how paper responds sometimes, you know, to printing. So I have a whole video on things that you can expect when you print on paper, using different stitches, you know, putting paper on top of other paper and stitching to it, stitching around corners and things like that. So if you're new to sewing on paper and would like to see some tips, this is a great video to check out for you. My number 6 project, which I didn't realize was such a big deal to people, but I got so much feedback about this that I had to create a little tutorial to do it. I had created my Junk Journal July journal, and I created a snap closure to it. And I loved having this closure because, as you can see, this thing's stuffed to the gills here. And so having a snap closure was a really nice way to keep everything together. But I have a little tutorial on adding your own snap closure if you would like to create one of those for a journal of your own. So that is number 6. So that is the first 5 projects in my 2019 assemblage for you to take a look at if you have some free time and want to maybe try some things. If you're off from work and you have some time to do some projects, I hope that you'll check these out. I do have another 5 that'll be coming next week for the last video of the year. So right now, I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who comes back week after week and looks at my videos. I appreciate hearing from you, getting to know you, and learning about you. So I hope that you'll continue to do that. And right now, just go spend some time with your family. Go call a friend. Go. Go see what everybody's doing. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go spend some time with my family. You all take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.